Welcome everyone to some more Maplestory. And for the first time in probably a very long time, this is a pre-recorded video because, well, considering how the last few quests are scattered between level 100 to 200, it'll take a while, so yeah. And today, I'll be doing the quests that are available between those levels on both a Cygnus Knight, Nightwalker, by the way, and Mihile. But first, I'll do the Cygnus Knight, and then the Mihile quest. And I also got this character to the level that I get the Lost Memory quest. I don't know if that's different. I know that it was different for the Explorer, but I'm not sure about this. But we'll see. For now, let's do the quest that's at 125. Okay, just had to make sure everything's okay because I haven't really pre-recorded a Maplestory video proper, so it's been a very long time. Hello, Sky. I have a mission for you and your fellow Chief Knights. I want you all to see to the Empress's protection at the upcoming conference. Normally, we would hold such meetings in Arev, but circumstances warrant a change of venue. The Empress needs to be seen among the people, and she must experience more of Maple World for herself. And so, I have agreed to move the meeting locale. Okay, there are sound effects, just in case. But I will not compromise the Empress's safety. Security must be absolutely ironclad. None but the Chief Knights will do. The conference will be held on Victoria Island this time. The other Chief Knights are all ready to go. We will meet you at the Victoria Island station. Please join us at once.
Ah, you've arrived.
Long time no see. Your Majesty, I'm ready to escort you.
Every time I see you, I'm amazed at how much you've grown. Shall we proceed to the conference?
Yes, Your Majesty. To the conference chambers at once. Chief Knights, please keep to your posts.
Oh. I was like, wait, no, oh, that ends. So it's like, the rest of the line is, Sky, take point with your compatriot, Eckhart, if you would.
Don't fall behind.
Wait! Stop for a moment, please.
Wait, Kiku, why are you here? What happened to you? Company, halt! Kiku, are you okay?
Never mind me. Arev is under attack.
Attack? From who?
Shinsu was still fighting when I came to get you, but...
Wait, Kiku, who's leading the attack? Did you see their face?
I don't know. A man, gray skin, purple hair.
Anybody know that guy?
Your Majesty, we must postpone the meeting. Arev needs every knight we have.
Indeed. I'll go back as well. Empress, you'd be walking into a war zone.
We'll protect you there if you choose to go, Your Majesty. But please do choose carefully.
If I were to stay, you would have to stay with me, and the knights would be split in two.
Indeed. This may be a feint to spread out your bodyguards, and then strike at you. Our greatest forces are united here and now. We'll return to Arev together, and inform the Alliance when we can.
Oh boy. What is the enemy looking for? Are they after the Empress? Or maybe they're after Shinsu or the World Tree. Let's get back to the Rev.
Is that him? Should we go after him, Nine-Odd?
Or we could let him go. Nah, let's go after him.
Hold. Our priority is to safeguard a Rev.
This is horrible. Knights, take stock of the injured.
The enemy might still be here.
Shinsu.
She's created a barrier. Impossible.
Empress!
Cygnus, are you okay?
Yes, I think I might be.
Okay, I will be honest. Okay, obviously this cutscene has not changed from the Cygnus Returns update, so that was like... Wait, how long ago was that update? Okay, quick check. And, yeah, that update was 2013. I wish they updated it, because the voice acting is so outdated. Like, because that's still, like, the same voice actor for Cygnus, but it's like, there's a whole, like, almost a decade difference. Well. I think I'll just leave it in. Part of me was gonna be like, oh, let's remove it, but there wouldn't be context otherwise, so, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, they did, like, update the thing. I wish they updated the cutscene as well. Well, hey, at least the start of when you create a Cygnus Knight, you have the really nice, fancy cutscene. So that's lovely. Yeah, that's like my only criticism. It's like, I wish they replaced it completely, instead of just, like, being lazy. It's strange, it's like they actually went through the effort to make the storyline more polished this time, and even have a new anime cutscene. But they didn't think of adding a new one here? Like, okay, sure. Oh, we have so many things. Let's, continue with the level 125. Okay. As you can see, we've been working hard to restore what Damien destroyed. As much as we can, at least. But regardless, Her Majesty's powers have awakened. I still know less than I should about those powers of hers, but she's clearly much stronger than before. which in turn makes her knights stronger as well. Shinsu would be able to tell you more if she were still here. Whatever the reasons for leaving might have been, Her Majesty is still despondent, to say the least. Just as the Empress is the Knights' guiding star, so too is Shinsu for her. Her Majesty would speak with you, Sky. Please, do what you can to help her. Hello, Sky. Arev is so different now, isn't it? It almost feels like I'm in the wrong place. Truthfully, I haven't been feeling like myself at all since it happened. When I thought Shinsu had died, my powers awakened. Now, everything has changed, inside and out. Shinsu always said I wouldn't be the one to awaken, and that I wouldn't be ready if I did. As far as she knew, the awakening would go to some distant descendant of mine. And yet, look at me. I feel so out of place, so unstable. I have no idea what to do, or what might happen if I do it. What if I can't control it? What if I'm the reason Shinsu left? Nevertheless, my awakening saved Shinsu, and now my powers flow to my knights more strongly than they ever did. If I cause this mess, so be it. I believe that Shinsu will return one day to guide me. Until then, I will do all that is within my power to bring peace to Maple World. Thank you for listening to me, Sky. I'm hearing a voice from somewhere. Dear Knight, if you can hear me, please, come find me. You have the right to know the truth. Oh. Oh, this is definitely different. Oh. Because before it was just some random field and Shinsu sitting in it. But this is a whole new area. You came, Knight of the Empress. You must have many questions. I will answer as best I can. What happened to the Empress? Do you know of the Transcendence of Maple World? They number 3. The Transcendence of Light, of Time, and of Life. It was not always so. Before the Transcendence, there were the ancient gods in all their rampart chaos. When those gods fell, the Overseers took their place and created the Transcendence as agents of balance. But after many long years, that balance has broken. Long ago, Cygnus' bloodline grew intertwined with the Transcendence, such that one of her line would one day become a replacement Transcendent, should the need arise. And so, I have watched over her ancestors, and her, and would do the same for her children yet to come. Cygnus was meant to lay the foundation for that future Transcendent in waiting, but when I came to the verge of death, the shock awakened the power inside her. To be clear, she is not herself a Transcendent. She wields a portion of the Transcendent's power she was never meant to control or contain. I never expected such a thing, and if the power proves too much for her, I know not what to do. I have little power of my own left. What I had, I used to build Arev and strengthen its guardians. Now, I haven't enough to protect even Cygnus. But my duty remains to keep the world in balance. It is my obligation as a survivor of the ancient war. Whether that means separating Cygnus from the power or teaching her to use it, I don't know. But I must find a way before Cygnus gets hurt. That is the reason I left Arev. Cygnus must be worried, the poor girl. But I can do nothing for her yet. Though perhaps you could. Me? When I look at you, nostalgia blooms inside me. The purity of your heart, your beliefs, it reminds me of... the noblesse? Yes, perhaps your distant ancestors were counted among them. Or perhaps you simply took up their mantle yourself. Either way, their selflessness endures in you. In their time, ignorant rules sent waves of people to their pointless deaths. I did what I could do to stop it. But even I could only do so much. Then others took up the cause and stood for peace on my behalf. I admired them and gave them the name noblesse. But for all their noble deeds, men still waged war, and noble hearts bleed just as others do. So many of the noblest died with Arya. A tragedy for the ages, and of those few who survived, most passed away some 300 years ago. I have always kept their names in my heart. You and yours may soon have enormous decisions to make. I hope your principles guide you in making them wisely. Please, help the Empress calm the chaos of this world. Aww. What can I do to help Cygnus? Maybe I should talk to Nineheart about it. Sky, we don't have another mission for you yet, if that's why you're here. I told Nineheart about the conversation with Shinsu. I see. So Cygnus holds the power of a transcendent in waiting. We should keep this between ourselves for now. There is much we don't know about Shinsu, and it'd be best not to open the door to wild speculation. Besides which, our enemies won't give us the luxury of time. The Black Wings, the Black Mage's commanders, the Black Mage himself. The Maple Alliance must be as strong as it can be. But you, Sky, you're living proof of how strong we can all become. Please, stay the course. Oh, and that finished an achievement. That's not the achievement. Oh, it's a new one. Yeah. What's the incomplete I have? Oh yeah, it's different, which is nice. What's this? Oh, I think I know what that is. Okay, never mind. Okay. Already the next level. Okay, this is just... Okay, this isn't changed. If it's changed, it would have the fancy dialogue box. Just, it's basically this, skill. Yeah, this. Okay, let's go to the Temple of Time and see if that quest has changed. Like, even if it's a little bit.
Not ready.
Oh, the voice acting. Okay, I have finally reached level 200 on my Nightwalker. This definitely took a while because Nightwalkers are very squishy. And I probably used at least 1,000 power elixirs in my entire time trying to level this character up. But anyways, I have the quest available, which is still level 200. We also have this, but this first... Okay. Okay, this is new because there's no new Temple of Time quest, which I found unfortunate. So... Okay, there's audio. Okay. Hello, Sky. It's wonderful to see how much you've grown. Do you have a moment? I have something to tell you. Shinsu has taken her leave of this place for now. She has told me of your exploits and of how strong you have become, Sky. I would like to give you a special medal. Come find me in a rev. Sure. Welcome back, Sky. I still remember your first day in a rev. Kiku was teaching you the proper way to hold a sword, and now, here you are, on par with any chief knight. Shinsu and I are in agreement. You shall be our 6th chief knight, Sky. You are a star in this world of darkness. When the sun shines, the stars hide, unneeded. But when the darkness blooms, as it does now with the threat of the Black Mage, the stars become our guide. Maple World needs more knights like you, Sky. Visit me now and again, Sky. With Shinsu away, this place feels so lonely. And that was literally it. We got the medal. Which, I can't exactly show it because I hide the... Actually, I could show it real quick. Which is this. Oh, cute. And now... Okay, so we have this, but I'm not gonna do it in the recording because it's pretty much the same. And also, it doesn't look like there's anything updated based on what I checked. So, I'll just switch over to Mihile and show you guys his quest. Okay, I've returned and this time we're on Mihile and I'll be covering his content here. So as you can see, I'm level 150, but I actually didn't do the quest yet because I wanted to at least get to the point in Temple of Time with the memory quest in case there's something different. There probably isn't. Although I did check and it says there is, but we'll see. And I haven't done the 120 and 125 quests, so they're still sitting here. Obviously we're doing this first, and then we're gonna do this. So, let's go see them together. So, the 120 quest. Trails of the Wind. Okay. Headphones. What kind of voice did I use? I'll just go with the flow. Fair winds to you, Mihile. How have you been? Oh, the usual. Drills, missions, more of the same. What about you? The same. Why don't we go for a walk? Shake things up a bit. Sure. Let's go to the forest. There's a nice breeze there today. Hey, listen. Can you hear the wind whispering out here? I'm not sure. You listen to it long enough, and you start to hear it tell you stories from all over the world. That's what brought me into the Cygnus Knights, actually. I grew up close by here, in the remote forest of Leifre. I lived with the Halflingers as a forester. One day, I got a whiff of something strange. I apologize if my keyboard's really loud. Help! Are you alright? So scary. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is Rash territory. You shouldn't wander around here. I take it this is your first time here. Where are your parents? I'll walk you back to them. What's wrong? She saved us. It's okay to tell her. She's a stranger. We don't know who she is, or what kind of person she is. My name's Irina. I'm nobody special, just a forester. We were going to Orient. Shh. Ariant? That's the other way. Huh? Well, I'm not going to leave you two to get lost. Can I take you to the station? Oh, wow! Yes, please! Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Right this way. Along the way, they opened up to me a bit more. I didn't want to pry too hard, but I did want to know why they were going to Orient. Queen Areta is in charge there. Her greed is legendary. As soon as she took the throne, she buried everyone in taxes and punishments for everything. The kids' father sent them into the forest for safety. But he couldn't go with them. He stayed behind. So I didn't stop at the station. I took them all the way to Orient. And I met their father. Daddy! Father! You're back? Always missing an arm. I was hoping for a nice family reunion. Then I saw the father's arm. This nice pretty lady brought us. Let's go home, okay? Her name's Irina. We met her in the forest. Hello. Thanks, Irina. I shouldn't have sent the kids away in the first place. I know that now. You must be a heck of a forester to bring them all the way back here. They needed help. I was there. Simple as that. Trouble is, this town's no safer than the wilds. Not for the kids or the grown-ups. I see. So, then your arm. Yeah, I left it in the mines. Her Majesty just has to have her jewels. Safety be damned. So now that I can't work, she doesn't care about me anymore. So at least her people aren't watching me all the time. That's a plus. They have it so bad here, he'd rather lose an arm? I wasn't sure when I'd go rejoin the kids, but here they are. Daddy, are we all going to be together again? Yes, we are. From now on. Yeah, let's never split up again. I can guide you all somewhere safe. Follow me. Oh. I was like, what happened? It was good to see the three of them so happy together. But everyone else, still in Orient, was miserable, and I couldn't help them all. I decided to leave the forest and travel the world. Surely, I thought, there had to be better places somewhere. I was swiftly disappointed. Everywhere I went, people fought and suffered. It broke my heart. I wanted to help make a world where nobody had to suffer, where everybody could live in peace. So I ended up in a Rev and became a Cygnus Knight. Wow, I'm just talking about myself non-stop, aren't I? No, it's an interesting story. Thank you. Maybe next time we can talk more about you. Sorry to take up all our time, but thanks for listening. Don't mention it. Alright, I should be off then. Oh, I think Oz was looking for you. We should stop by a Rev. Fair winds and safe travels. Oh, your noble mind skills level increased. Is that the... Oh, okay, it's like our version of... I mean, not our version. Mihile's version of the thing. yeah, the I don't know how to put it, but it was the skill that I already did on the regular Cygnus Knights. Okay. Okay, I guess in a way this is like getting to know more about the other Chief Knights, but still, I do like love to have even more interactions. I said in the previous video, like there wasn't like even though the 3rd and 4th job advancements were nice, I wish we got more interaction. I think this is like adding to it, but I still want more. Like there's so much opportunity. Oz, I heard you were looking for me. Is everything alright? Oh, hey, Mihile. Could you come here for a sec? Hmm? I got a birthday cake. I'm sharing it with everybody. Another one? How many birthdays do you have? Oh, that was from my big sister's birthday. This one's from my 3rd eldest brother's birthday. How many siblings do you have? Oh, she must have a big family. I guess I'm the youngest of 5 siblings. On that note, do you want to hear my story? Yes. I was born into a long line of magicians. My family was big and loud, but all the noise was in harmony, if you know what I mean. And they were always good to me. I learned my first magic from my brothers and sisters. As little as I was, they were always patient with me. Good teachers, too. When I was old enough, I went to magic school. Now, I trust you were all paying attention. Your turn. Let's see what you can do. Oh, Oz, that's amazing! So much fire. Teacher, look! It's not just fire. Do it again, Oz. Show teacher. Oh my, a prodigy. That's how I ended up getting recommended to the Cygnus Knights. My teacher said it was where my talent belonged. It scared me at first, the idea of leaving home, being so far away from my family. Then my parents talked to me about it. They said I should go where my talent could bloom. Well, I couldn't say no to that, not when I had their support. And that's how you came to Arev. So, what did you think? Did you make the right choice? Absolutely. I can use all the magic I want out here. And I'm helping people on top of that. Plus, my family sends me care packages all the time. They sound wonderful. Yeah, the thing is, they always send me way too much, so I have to share it. I'm not going to eat all this by myself. Hey, I wonder if Eckhart wants any cake. Has Eckhart ever had cake? Oh. Okay, and apparently the starting quest of the next one is still Oz. Oh, I love these little bits of lore. I love lore in this game, even if it's like a jumbled mess at this point in the game's history. I don't care, I still love it. Oh, Mihile, could you do me a favor? Actually, it's a favor for Hawkeye, which he asked me to do, but I have to go do this other thing. Could you deliver this letter for me? And, for him? What? Okay. Letter? Yeah, he asked if we could drop it off at the big house north of Lith Harbor. And, well, you wouldn't do this, but he did say not to open it. There's an address and a distinctive seal. That sounds simple enough. Sure, I'll take care of it. Aw, thanks, Mihile. Here, I can send you to Lith Harbor right now. Is it strange that I'm reminding myself of like what I explained in the previous, like, the second video on Mihile stream I did? Okay, it's up here. I think this is the house. It's bigger than I thought. I wonder what the letter says. Well, that's that. I should get going. Young Master? Steward Edmonds, okay. Can it be? You've been gone for years now. You have the wrong person. But the letter bears the seal of our traders. Did you dye your hair blonde and take up play acting or some such? Again, I'm not the young master. Just a messenger, I'm afraid. Well, that explains why your voice is so different. Pardon the confusion. A few years ago, the young master left home and never wrote. We've all been so concerned. The seal gave me a glimmer of hope. Well, apologies for the false hope then. May I ask who gave you the letter? Well, the person who gave it to me received it from someone else, and I'm not sure if that someone else was the original writer. That said, I should go. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. A young, wayward master with the trader's seal. Hawkeye? Why are you here? Oz asked me to deliver the letter you sent. Why are you so upset? Ugh, I specifically asked Oz to... Did you talk to anyone at the house? Oh, someone who looked like the butler, yes. Oh no. I guess I ought to tell you. You probably already figured it out, but that's where I used to live. My family's always been, well, good with money. I grew up rich and pampered and never needed a thing. Not that I just sat around enjoying it. I put it into work. My grandfather always said I'd take the family to new heights. He said I had a unique view of the world. I guess he was right about that last bit, at least. What do you mean? Well, my family has their fingers in a lot of pots, but what really makes them money is the trading company. With Lith Harbor as our headquarters, we were practically swimming in gold. My youth was all trips and parties, meeting big, important people. They always smiled when I was around, but it didn't take long to figure out the smiles were fake. None of them cared about me as a person, just as a money-making machine. I didn't even have any real friends. And the ocean. I loved the ocean. But my own family only saw it as a path to riches. So I left. Just like that? As unpredictable as the sea I was. I changed my name, traveled all over the world, met all kinds of people. I loved that freedom, and it hit me one day. Most people never have that kind of freedom, but everyone deserves to. And maybe I could do something about that. Is that why you joined the Knights? That, and I figured it'd be another good way to meet people. Once I got promoted to Chief Knight, I figured my path was pretty well set, so I decided to write to my family and let them know where I'd been. I figured Oz wouldn't recognize my house. Or if she did, she'd at least pretend not to. So I asked her to deliver the letter. I didn't think she'd dump it on you. Just kidding. I don't blame her. Don't worry about that. In all seriousness, though, I'd like to keep this a secret. And I know I can trust you with it. If Nineheart finds out about my family, he'll want to involve them somehow, I know that. Understood. I won't tell anyone. Thanks, Mihile. Anytime. Safe journey. You're a good man. Safe journey to you, too. Okay, random snails. Okay. Mihile, good to see you. Likewise. So, what's going on? Oh, it's about Eckhart. He always seemed so out of place. I think someone ought to talk to him. Get to know him a little better. Sure, but couldn't you do that? I'm busy. He's a hard man to find, but he does spend some time in Elnath. Why don't you go pay him a visit? Sure. I appreciate it. Let me help you out. I'll send you there right now. Oh, lovely. We're in the... What's it called? The dark, spooky forest. There he is. Eckhart. How do you know I was here? Hawkeye told me. So is this the place you're always disappearing to? For reasons of my own, yes. It's a long story. You know what? Fine, sure. Today's the day. Let's talk about it. I never had friends or family. Not since I was a kid. I survived the only way I could. By stealing. Then I met my savior. She had this beautiful long hair. And she had her own outlaw band. Rob from the rich and give to the poor types. She taught me everything she knew. Before, I was scrapping by day by day, just surviving for the sake of surviving. She's the one who gave me a purpose. We worked from the shadows to save people in suffering. And for the first time, I was actually happy. But happiness doesn't last, does it? Turns out the rich don't like being robbed, even if you're giving to the poor. Especially if you're giving to the poor. They found our HQ, and I was out on a mission at the time. Lucky me, huh? When I found out... What the hell happened? Hello? Oh no, no, no. What the... Who? Okay. Okay, everybody else is fine. They're just back at HQ. I kept telling myself that for as long as I could. The closer I got to HQ, the more bodies I found. But I knew HQ, at least, would be alright. I knew she'd protect it. I was so damn sure of that. Master! Master? No, I'm not going to leave here without you. Listen to me, Eckhart. But it's over. We're done. Look around. They're everywhere. We're finished. They are everywhere. But you can go on. Master? Go. Run for your life. Stand for all of us. Do what any one of us would do. Save those who suffer in the darkness. That's who we are. That's our duty. I know you can do it, and now you're the only one who can. Wait, take this. You understand pain on a level most people never will. That's what it takes to spare others that pain. But Go now, Eckhart. Master, I can't. Please, for me, for them. Master! I lost sight of her after that. I looked for her, but I never found her. I like to think she's just really good at hiding. Afterwards, I gave it a lot of thought, and I decided the best way to go on helping people was to join the Knights. Now, you're probably thinking, is he helping people because he wants to help people, or is he just doing it for her? Take your pick. And so the reason you come here is... Yeah, you can think whatever you want about that. I'm heading out. See you. Aw. Oh wow, I love knowing more about the others. Oh yeah, that was it. That was all the quests there? Yeah. So we got to learn a little more about the other Chief Knights. Which is really... That's not what I meant to press. That's really nice. Okay, so we have the level 125 quest. And one thing I will say before I continue. Mihile really does use a lot of MP. More than, like, some other characters. His double jump is more expensive than, like, a regular Cygnus Knights double jump. Because his is like 20 MP cost, while the others are like 5. And I'm like, why did they program it like that? I'll never know. Anyways, we got the level 125 quest. Hello, Mihile. I need to tell you something. Do you have time to discuss it in person? Sure. Good. To a rev, then. This latest Alliance conference has had a change of venue. We'll no longer be hosting it ourselves. As the Knight of Light, the Empress's presence demands your own. We're holding the conference outside of a rev? Is that safe? Oh yeah. I share your concerns, believe me. But we cannot hide away here forever. Not if we intend to show strength. The conference will take place on Victoria Island. From there, we can assess Maple World as a whole.
And of course, we need you there, Mihile. I need you to protect me from danger.
By your side, Empress.
Mihile, are you trembling?
Don't worry, Mihile. You've got your back.
Yeah, it's not like you're doing this alone.
Of course, you're right. Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'm just here to do the job.
Enough chatter. We leave at once. You're here. Go directly to the conference chambers, please, and keep a close eye on Her Majesty. When you're ready, Empress.
Wait! Please wait!
Wait, Kiku, why are you here? What happened to you? Company, halt!
Kiku, are you okay?
Never mind me. A Rev is under attack!
Attack? From who?
Shinsu? What happened to Shinsu?
Shinsu was still fighting when I came to get you, but...
Wait, Kiku, who's leading the attack? Did you see their face?
I don't know. A man, gray skin, purple hair. Anybody know that guy?
Your Majesty, we must postpone the meeting. A Rev needs every knight we have.
Indeed. I'll go back as well.
Empress, you'd be walking into a war zone.
We'll protect you there if you choose to go, Your Majesty. But please do choose carefully.
If I were to stay, you would have to stay with me, and the knights would be split in two.
Indeed. This may be a feint to spread out your bodyguards, and then strike at you. Our greatest forces are united here and now. We'll return to Arev together, and inform the Alliance when we can.
Who's attacking? And why? Are they after Shinsu? Or the World Tree? Or the Empress? For now, there's no time to lose. Back to our Rev, on the double.
Is that him? Should we go after him, Nine-Odd?
Or we could let him go. Nah, let's go after him.
Hold. Our priority is to safeguard Arev.
This is horrible.
Knights, take stock of the injured.
The enemy might still be here. Wait!
No way. This can't be. How can this...
Shinsu!
Shinsu!
She's created a barrier. Impossible.
Empress!
Cygnus, are you okay?
Yes, I think I might be.
Okay, I once again ask, the devs, why did you not recreate this cutscene? It's like 10 years old. It's only almost 10 years old. Although the time I'm recording this part of the video is December 30th, so, of 2022, so... It's not quite 10 years yet. I ask, why did you guys not update the cutscene? You just hear the 10-year-old voice acting too in it. Oh my god, the voice acting's so much, like, evolved a lot since then. Anyways. Oh, you came, Mihile. As you can see, the places Damien destroyed have been restored. More or less. The changes may be greater than we thought, since the Empress awakened. Empress. What exactly that awakening entails, I can't quite say. Oh yeah, and before we continue, Kiku, I'm pretty sure, didn't have voice acting when we were playing as a regular Cygnus Knight. In the, you know, the regular Cygnus Knight version of the quest. Which is interesting, to notice. It's like, why no voice acting there, but voice acting here? Anyways, what exactly that awakening entails, I can't quite say. All we're certain of is that her power has grown. And with it, your power, and that of the other knights. Shinsu could tell you more, if she were still here. I'm sure she had a reason to go, but the Empress is quite shaken about it. For us knights, the Empress is our rock, and Shinsu is hers. But I'm the Empress's knight. Right now, I should be there for her. Empress. Ah, Mihile, it does me good to see you. Rev looks so unfamiliar now, doesn't it? Or perhaps I'm the one who's unfamiliar now. The moment I thought Shinsu was dead, that's when I awakened. You saw it, didn't you? I saw the same thing I see now. Empress Cygnus, the one we serve and cherish. Well, you haven't changed at least. Shinsu tried to warn me. You are not ready, she'd say. Your future descendant will awaken, not you. I wouldn't wish this on my child or grandchild, I know that. It feels so unstable, like it's trying to escape. What if I can control it? What if I scared Shinsu off? Still, even if Shinsu did leave because of me, I used this power to save her, and to make you stronger, you and the others. If I caused this mess, so be it. I have to believe that Shinsu will return one day, and guide me as she did before. Until then, I will do all within my power to bring peace to Maple World. And I will walk that path with you, my Empress. Look on my legs. This is what I get for sitting in a chair for like 40 minutes. I hear a gentle voice in my head. Knight of Light, protector of the Empress, can you hear my voice? If you can hear me, come to me. You are ready to hear the truth. I will reach out and bring you here. In the really pretty refuge. I love how it has unique music as well, which is really nice. Welcome, noble knight and protector. You must have many questions. Please, listen to me. Do you know of the transcendents in Maple World? They number 3. Each one controls an aspect of the world. Light, time, and life. That said, they have not always been with us. The overseers, proxies of the gods, brought them into the world to work their will. Since then, they have served to maintain the balance of forces. But after many long years, that balance has broken. And so, to restore that balance, one of Cygnus's future descendants was destined to become a new transcendent. Cygnus's role was to pave the way for that transcendent, but her shock at my death caused a change of plans. She is not herself as a transcendent. She wields a portion of the transcendent's power she was never meant to control or contain. So she changed her destiny? One might say so. Truly, I never expected this, never planned for it. I don't know what it's doing to Cygnus, or what I would do if she... My power is nearly gone. Most of what I had, I spent to create a rev. To keep it in the air, to create a living being to carry on my will. Now, I can't even protect Cygnus anymore. But my duty remains. As a survivor of the ancient war, I must protect the balance of the world. Whether that means separating Cygnus from her power, or teaching her to use it, I don't know. I left a rev to find answers. Without those answers, it's a matter of time before her power goes wrong. She must be worried, and I'm so very sorry for that, but this is the only way. You must be worried as well. You and I both know the pain of the helpless protector. Guardian of the Empress, I ask that you stand by her in my place, for her sake and for mine. Yes, Shinsu, your wish is my command. Thank you. Please help her calm the chaos of this world. Aww. The Empress's awakening is unstable. I should talk to Nineheart about this. What is it? You told Nineheart about your conversation with Shinsu. A transcendent. I see. It would be best to keep this between us for now. As for Shinsu, well, one can scarcely comprehend her at the best of times. For now, our priority is to build up the strength of the Alliance. There's no time to lose. We face the Black Wings and the commanders. We'll need all the troops we can muster. Including yourself and the other knights, of course. You have our full devotion. And I also end up leveling up. That was a lot of EXP though. Okay, and here we are with a Mihile that's level 200. Once again, no new Temple of Time quest, which I find really odd because his storyline got the most revamp compared to the regular Cygnus Knight. Like, the regular Cygnus Knight got Noblesse lore and all that, but Mihile got a complete overhaul with some, some story exceptions, but for the most part, it's very different from the old one. So I'm surprised there's no unique Temple of Time quest. Especially since, there's, quite a bit of interesting lore in the first 30 levels. So I'm like, really? So yeah. Anyways, his quest is above his head, so let's do that. Okay, just had to make sure the audio's there. Knight of Light, protector of the Empress, you have proven your place beside her. The light inside you has grown from a spark to a brilliant star. But you have more to learn, and the time has come to teach you. A long time ago, when the previous Knight of Light carried the Seal Stone, Shinsu's teardrop as you know it, Well, there has always been a hidden connection between the two. If you come to me, I will tell you the story face to face. Okay. By my power, I call you to stand beside me.
Welcome back, Mihile. Allow me to begin.
Oh, voice acting.
Before the invasion of the Black Mage, when the previous Empress, Arya, still lived. You are Afrian's...
Okay, no voice acting for Fruit? Okay. Shinsu, ancient guardian of Erev, the Sky Island. Well met. I am Fruit, the Dragon Master.
What brings you here, Dragon Mage?
I've come to make a request.
What is that?
I call it the Seal Stone, a jewel with the power to restore the world. You must know, great Shinsu, the corrupted Transcendent, the Black Mage. He threatens all of Maple World. There are many doing all they can to stand against him, but should they fail, I had to devise a way to revive the world in the aftermath.
Hence, this seal stone of yours.
Exactly. The Seal Stone is imbued with the power of time. If the Black Mage ravages the future, as I fear he will, it can restore Maple World to the way it was. I've created several of them. Now, I'm hiding them all over the world. All over the world. This one is meant for a rev. And if I may, I would like to entrust it to you.
I had no reason to refuse. And so, I became the Seal Stone's keeper. Soon after, Empress Arya lost her life to the Black Mage's commander. It was a terrible tragedy. And Arya was not our only loss that day. Her loyal bodyguard, the Knight of Light, stood with her as always. But in the end, he was overpowered. The Black Mage's commander struck him down and sundered his shield. We thought all was lost, but fortunately, the light remained. Arya's knight had a protege, someone to take up his mantle. It couldn't have been easy for him, having lost both his master and his empress in the same day. But in his eyes, I saw the resolve to protect Erev.
So you gave him the Seal Stone?
Yes, I lacked the power to protect it myself at the time.
Because you didn't have the Empress.
Indeed. We reforged the Knight of Light's shield and placed the Seal Stone upon it. The Knight's protege took up that shield and became the new Knight of Light, and so he protected the Seal Stone, under another name, that is.
Shinsu's teardrop.
The same. I wept for Arya that day. And so, for many years, each Knight of Light inherited the shield and the Seal Stone. That is, until your father, Cromile. Centuries passed until finally, a new empress came to Arev. And now, thanks to you, our seal stone is secure as well.
With or without the seal stone, I am the Knight of Light, protector of the Empress, protector of Arev and of Maple World. I could ask for no greater calling.
Good. Hold that resolve in your heart.
And with that, my story ends. I believe Her Majesty wishes to speak with you. Thank you, Shinsu. Aw, that's a lot of lore. I love it. Anyways, let's wrap it up. Welcome back, Mihile. I was looking for you. How can I serve, Your Majesty? By accepting this gift I prepared for you. This represents my heart and the gratitude within it. Will you accept? Yes. What exactly is this?
I made a medal from the broken shield, a keepsake of your father, Chromile. I can think of no better gift from an empress to her knight.
Your Majesty is as gracious as she is benevolent.
I am glad for your care and your company, Mihile, Knight of Light.
Thank you, Empress.
Aww. Okay, let's go look at this medal. Show the medal. That's what it looks like. So, it's really hard to see on here, but it's there. I'll just switch it to that for the stats. So yeah, that was the level 200 quest, and obviously we have the job advancement thing. So yeah, this entire video covers the quests that happened between level 100 to 200 as both a regular Cygnus Knight and Mihile. Oh boy. Well, not counting for his job, because I said level 100, so, you know. My gosh, I love Mihile's story, but I do wish, again, I do wish there's, like, a bit more with the other Chief Knights, because, like, from, like, what we got already, like, now, there was so much potential to add more quests and scenes. Like, it's such a missed opportunity to add more cutscenes and all that, like, with the other Chief Knights. Also, that lore drop, I love it. Wow. It's, my gosh, thinking about all this, it makes me disappointed. And the game crashed. Fun. Okay, I've returned. The game crashed. And honestly, I have no idea why it keeps doing that. It's been doing that for several days. Like, when I'm doing absolutely nothing that would cause it to disconnect. Although that's the first time it just kicked me out to just the menu screen. So, because every single time after that, it just completely closed out the game and I had to exit the launcher and, you know. Anyways, that's not the point. I will just continue what I was saying. So yeah, I think let's talk about the 140 quest. Oh yeah, I wish that was updated, at least for Mihile. I thought it was, but it wasn't. And that's a bit of my disappointment. Because I would love if there was a new one for him. Because, like, we have, like, a complete overhaul of his story. And it would make sense for it to have, like, an update as well for the Temple of Time one. It still surprises me that that's the case. Like, there's no new version of the Temple of Time quest. But other than that, I do enjoy Mihile's story. I do enjoy the Cygnus Knight one, the regular one. But of course, it's more or or less the same as the old one, but they did add some new things like the mention of the ancient gods, the overseers. And also, some parts of the job advancement are different. Oh, and the regular quest, because, yeah, I picked Nightwalker. Like, they differ depending on which class you picked. So, obviously, since I picked a Nightwalker, I had scenes with Eckhart and mentions of Eckhart as well. So, for example, obviously, if you play as a Blaze Wizard, you would get Oz instead. So, yeah. And yeah, and Mihile's obviously on the other hand is his story's completely redone. Not like completely, like some little details like the name of his dad, I think, and like the whole mention of Night of Light, just the name, I think. But everything else has been adjusted like a lot. I really like how his name is actually Mihile in this storyline and not like before. I find it weird before because it was just so strange that like you have this kid and for some reason this old guy never gave the kid a name and it's like, why? It makes no sense. But here, like, it's actually just someone who, you know, ruined his family's life and kidnapped him, and it's a little more interesting. But also, Mihile is actually his name, so yeah. Okay, man, I really like it. Although there is one thing that I am criticizing other than the Temple of Time quest, and that is the animated cutscene during the level 125 quest. I think it's the same for both regular Cygnus Knight and Mihile. It's the one where it's set after the World Tree storyline with basically after Root Abyss. It's set after Root Abyss. Like, I wish they updated that cutscene, because obviously you could tell it's extremely outdated now. It's from 2013, and obviously the voice acting was from 2013. They didn't redub it. I sort of wish they did, because you have that extremely obvious dissonance. It makes the voice acting now, like, it has evolved so much, and it makes, like hearing the old one is like, oh gosh. But it really does show the improvement in the direction that they've taken with the voice stuff, which I really love. And what else? Oh yeah, and also once again, I do wish there were more moments involving the Chief Knights, because like there was so much opportunity to add more of it. Because like from the scenes we got, like there's so much opportunity to add more stuff, but they only have like the job, like we only see them through the job advancement and the 120 quest chain. Yeah, that's it. I do wish there's more. Like there's so much opportunity, as I've said. Like it's there, the opportunity is there. I just wish that they added more. I like to see more interaction. Give me scenes. Give me interaction. I like to see it. But anyways, yeah, that will be it for the video. So, once again, this covers the last few quests related to a regular Cygnus Knight and Mihile. And I think that's it. So yeah, that wraps up this video, and honestly, actually no. There is some things I will do in the future related to Maplestory, but with one other game I play kind of having a lot of content being added to its next update, it might be a while before I get back into streaming Maplestory. But if I do want to focus on, I don't know which will come first, but the two things I will focus on is doing the Ellen Force storyline and the Ilium storyline. So keep an eye out for that in the future. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.